EFF leader Julius Malema has refuted claims that he is instigating violence with his visit to restaurants, checking employment ratios between South African employees against foreign employees. Malema says business owners who mainly hire foreign workers are the ones dividing the African continent. He visited a number of restaurants at the Mall of Africa, and my colleague Mbali Thethani was there following developments for us. So, Mbali, perhaps let's just replay events as they happened this morning. What was the tone of that visit?
Well, of course, we saw EFF members gathered at the Mall of Africa today to do it. Of course, this is in light of what that press alert saying that they will be visiting a number of restaurants. Now, a number of people would say that when it comes to the EFF, they have quite strict policies of, when looking into the issues of Africans, especially their stance on the borders, and saying that, of course, borders are something that were not done. Well, it was actually done by those who colonized, African countries. But of course, that tone, when he went to various restaurants, started off at Cream at Mall of Africa, and the owner was a bit hostile and did not want to be addressed by Julius Malema. And they had said that, of course, they had conducted, of course, a visit prior and notified the management that they will be there today visiting Cream, and they have issues in terms of ratios that restaurants are employing foreign nationals as well as South Africans. And they said that according to their research, they found that more foreign nationals are employed over South Africans. And they wanted clarity. They wanted the books to be shown to them and to show that personal information from the employer themselves, showing the EFF that indeed all is above board and that there is some sort of 50% ratio. But let's take a listen, because when you look at the issues of such a magnitude, one would say that you are inciting violence, especially in a country where we have been dealing with xenophobic violence. But Malema said that this should not be looked at as xenophobia, but it should be looked at as accountability, saying that it is those who employ South Africans and foreign nationals who should account when it comes to such issues, because they are essentially the ones dividing South Africans and fellow Africans. But let's take a listen what he had to say when it comes to him, whether this is an incitement of violence and causing, divisions among South Africans and other foreign nationals.
It is in their business interest, it's in the interest of every business that operates here, that we meet and we get to understand what constitutes their employment, how many females are there, how many males, how many locals are there, and that's all what we want. So having taken a decision to completely exclude the South Africans. They do so because they want to create an impression that Africans are taking jobs from South Africans. So they are dividing our people. Because when you are here and you are told people who don't come from here are the ones who are taking your jobs, you're already going to attack them. So all we want is South Africans and African brothers and sisters to work together. So not this whites bringing Africans to come and replace South Africans. No one, African brothers and sisters have a right to work here. They can work here, but it should not be at the expense of South Africans.
So this is almost similar to what the finance minister at the time, Tito Mboweni, in 2021, saying that after COVID-19, we must prioritize locals without discriminating against foreign nationals. How did restaurant owners respond to this?
Well, of course, you would remember that this has been a topic, especially stemming from COVID-19 challenges. We know that because of COVID-19, we have seen now the high unemployment rate in South Africa, and we saw more job losses when it comes to, COVID-19 challenges in the country. And, we did have a word with the co-owner for the Cream restaurant in Mall of Afrika, and they say that as much as the EFF had indicated that they will be coming, but it was not done formally. They say that they then sought some legal advice in terms of what can they do, because there was no formal request for a sit-down. It was just a verbal request for the sit-down meeting. We got a response from one of the owners for the Cream restaurant, and he said that, you know, in the beginning he was hostile to address this concern, but they had the meeting with the EFF and some of their MPs.
I didn't know if it was going to be in front of the media. You know, we don't want it to become a political stunt of some sort. If you have genuine concerns and you want to have a good faith discussion, then we can do that. And I think once we've established that that's what he actually wants to do, it seems that that's what he wants to do. He's willing to do it outside of the cameras. He's willing to do it in a limited, you know, 3 of them, 2 of us. Then I said, you know what, it doesn't hurt to have a discussion.
And so where to from here, Mbali?
Well, of course, you know, stemming from Cream, they then showed Julius Malema some of their figures in terms of the ratio that they say that they have a 50% representation of South Africans and a 50% representation of foreign nationals. But Julius is quite adamant, saying that they will continue to do, because they will be checking the hospitality industry, because they have been found, this is according to Julius, that sometimes they exploit foreign nationals by employing more foreign nationals and not South Africans. But we will continue to see more of this from Julius Malema, because you would remember he said that they want jobs now. So I think this also stems around that, getting more South Africans employed, but not at the hands of dividing South Africans and foreign nationals.
I'm sure you'll bring us more details as you get them. Thank you very much, Mbali Thethani, for that update.